Did you literally just struggle to read?
I kind of kept that part.
Good, you should have.
Go overboard.
All right, people, what's up?
It's cold out.
It is cold. I got
Again.
some advice from Mark. I need to be more lively on this video, so that's what I'm gonna try to do.
I love it.
So yeah,
it's so much better already.
Yeah. So here's what we're doing. Today we're in Harbor East.
We are in Harbor East today.
Hence the water.
You're not a Backstreet Boy. Tone it in.
Okay.
Somewhere in between, hands in your
I'll
pockets.
put my hands back in my pocket.
And all over the place.
So we're in Harbor East today.
Yep.
We're gonna walk around a little bit, do what we normally do.
Yes.
Get coffee soon. We got an early start. Nothing is quite open, but we'll figure it out. And I think we'll focus today on kind of talking about how Harbor East, at least since we've been around in our very, very short lives, has gone from basically nothing to a fancy as
AF.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there's
Spot,
been a ton of redevelopment here. I think the city's put a lot of money into Harbor East, specifically over maybe other portions of the city.
You see?
Boats.
It's nice. Boats.
I'm on a boat.
Yeah. Boats.
Under Armour store.
Boats equal wealth, just in general. Somebody write that down.
So we'll walk around Harbor East, we'll point out some of the cool stuff,
Yeah.
and get coffee first, because
Yes.
it's freezing out.
Let's do it.
The
Okay.
spring's gonna be so much fun.
We're gonna do this again in the spring.
Yes.
This is a bad idea.
Okay.
We're fired. So, what
Oh, is this real flip now?
have you been to any of these places down here?
I have
like
been.
lately or recently?
I've been to this brewery here.
I've been here, yeah.
That-
Actually, I think this is a pretty good spot for kids. Like
Surprisingly,
Brentwood.
yeah. Like you wouldn't think because of the
Right.
name, but
yeah. Like I wouldn't. Like I'm not that into beer, so like I don't know like if it's like a hardcore beer person stop, but
right.
Um,
No, I mean it's more of a
yeah.
restaurant.
Whatever, but yeah.
that just thought it'd be cool to name itself a brewery.
Right. And I don't know who Gordon Biersch is either. Is that
Nobody
what it's
cares.
called? Yeah.
Nobody knows.
Okay.
We haven't been to the Charleston, but I've
So-
heard it's awesome.
I've been here I think for drinks maybe. I can't remember, but yeah. I've not been there yet.
It looks fancy though.
It has, yeah.
And then there's like this Lebanese place on
I've
the
been
corner.
there a bunch of times. That place
Yeah.
is awesome, yeah.
I mean, I really like Harbor East.
Yeah, yeah.
We were talking before.
So you've done Chingale? Like all these Foreman Wolf places? You know that's Foreman Wolf Group, Chingale, Charleston, like even Petit Louis.
I have eaten here. Yeah,
they're all,
I have eaten
yeah.
here.
I mean, basically down here it's like Foreman Wolf, and then oh god, the name is escaping me, but all the other ones, like Uzo Bay,
Right.
Ra.
It's all owned by the same.
Yeah, what is
group.
I mean, I know the guy's name, but I forget the name of the group. Yeah. Oh, that's a real big brain fart there.
That's okay. What's the guy's name?
I think it's Alex something, but
Well, let's find him.
Okay.
We'll interview him once we can remember his company.
I think it's all connected with H&S.
No, but I mean, we spent a lot of time down here when I used to live in the city because
Yeah.
it's
Go around and come back up, and then
Sure.
it might actually be. At that
it's
point,
so
I'm sure.
it's such a different neighborhood compared to like Federal Hill and Canton.
Well, yeah, we're too old for Federal Hill.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not a 21-year-old sorority girl, like, you don't really go out in Fed Hill.
Well, for you,
For me,
you almost fit the bill.
I fit the bill of a 21-year-old sorority
I said
girl.
almost.
My hairline says differently. It says I'm old.
Well, you walk though.
We've been in here.
Yeah,
I've
but
had
the-
dinner here.
Oh yeah, so this Lockheed.
You actually told me about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We come here almost. I don't know. Every time we're going out on a date,
Not me
Holly
and you.
I, no, not you and I. We're like, where should we go? And we always have this elaborate thing planned.
Yeah.
We always end up here.
It's delicious.
Yeah, especially when it's warm outside. You got the view of the water,
Sit out here.
the boats coming in and out. Yeah.
And look, let's be real about it. Like, nobody really bought, like, sitting outside and having
Yeah.
dinner in the city is tough sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
But down here,
Yeah,
it's
nobody's
nice and
bothered.
peaceful.
Yeah.
So you have a
I
great
mean, the biggest noise you have to deal with is the heels on this running, on the people running on the deck here. But other than that, you're good. Yeah.
So where would you say the boundary for Harbor East is? Like, when do we start getting back
So-
into downtown?
Yeah, it's interesting, right? So I think we're about to cross it over here, right? So you're gonna come hit like the aquarium complex over here on Pier 6, right? So I
Right.
think that's the boundary right here. And then, oh look, it's Mr. Trash Wheel. And then,
Famous.
and then I think the other boundary, the upper boundary is gonna be Little Italy,
Okay.
right? And I think we kind of crossed over a little bit. We went to Tie Point, which
Yeah.
is not really, but you know, it is what it is.
But they really did spend a ton of money over the last 20 years, I guess, this project.
Yeah, totally.
Building up.
There's still so much development going on still.
Trash Wheel's funny. They sell like t-shirts and everything with
Yeah.
stickers.
I think just now they're starting to put in a lot more residential stuff. I mean, that seems to be all they're building right now.
Yeah, you know what? I've seen a lot of like luxury apartments.
It's all rental stuff.
Yeah, but we don't really
For
have a
better or
ton
for
of
worse.
luxury
Yeah.
condos, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
City
I wish,
doesn't really
obviously,
have-
like, in our business, we wish it was all for sale stuff. But,
Right.
All right.
But every time they do, like they hold some political conferences down here.
Yeah,
They always stay in these hotels, so
sure. Yeah.
down here can get a little crazy.
Oh, yeah, and then you have, like, this corridor here, which is super fancy. You got, like, the Four Seasons and everything.
Didn't Ray Lewis have a restaurant down here too at one point?
Oh, he did, right over on this side,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah.
I'd never been, but I don't.
No, I never went either. It was right by, I think his restaurant was right by where McCormick and Schmick's is or was. I don't even know if the place is still around.
I don't know. This is a cool venue, Pier 6.
Yeah.
It's cool because like Katie and I saw, I think the Avett brothers here.
The who?
The Avett brothers. They're like
I don't care.
okay.
Okay.
They're good though.
Okay.
But it's cool because you see people pull up in their boats.
Yeah.
And we'll watch a show from their boat. And you're like, fuck, like I paid for this ticket, asshole. And
Yeah.
like, but
Yep.
it's kind of cool. It's a cool view.
Yeah.
And we're gonna take advantage of that. So you think like right here,
Basically.
Would
I think.
be-
Yeah.
the edge of Harbor East,
Yeah.
and we'll eventually make our way like
We'll do a big loop.
downtown
Yeah.
at some point, but yeah. Why do you think they're putting in so many apartments and not focusing in on
That
like
is
residential?
a great question. I mean, I'm probably not smart enough to really give a good answer to that. I think there's a lot of probably money from outside the city. I think one thing people don't think about much about Baltimore is that you're good at position geographically. It's actually kind of great between DC, New York, and Philly.
Right.
And then we have a lot of industries like medical, banking, tech, things like that. So it does attract a lot of people to live here, especially in that market. Now, whether or not they're going to stay here forever
Right.
is a different story. So,
I mean, we are a decent commuter city.
yeah,
I mean, they've been talking about putting in that high-speed rail,
yeah,
like Maryland to DC or
Right.
Baltimore to DC in 15 minutes. But that could be a huge game changer.
right.
But that's a decade at least away, you think?
Probably.
We're
funny, like
gonna get you on one of these scooters one day.
Yeah. It's funny.
And just, well, I'm not falling over.
So that used to be Della Notte. Because I was just going to say, it's funny, like a place like this, trying to remember what it looked like before all this stuff was up,
Right.
it's almost impossible.
Well, that's like, we sort of touched on this before, but like, you still live in the city. I used to live in the
Right.
city. We used to come down here all the time.
Right.
But then like you get kids and life gets in the way, and then like all of a sudden 5 years later, the
Yeah.
place looks totally different, which is great.
Yeah.
It shows that Baltimore's really still moving up,
Sure.
but trying to remember what this stuff was.
And this is one of those areas where I feel like it used to be you drive down here, and every week you drive down here, it looked differently.
Yeah, yeah. There's always so many cranes. like-
Haven't both of those festivals been over for quite a while? Whatever.
This Public Works is a little behind schedule, yeah. Taking
Leave them
banners
up
down.
year round. It'll come back eventually.
That's right. You consider Little Italy its own neighborhood, or is that like a mix? Of,
Technically, I do. I don't know. Fells, I mean, basically, Fells starts maybe a couple blocks after Central, I guess. I
Yeah.
don't know. Yeah.
but like it, so
I don't
you
know
would
what the hard boundary is.
you would take like Harbor East, then Little Italy, then Fells, or would you kind of mix them together? And they
I would
kind of,
definitely separate it.
Yeah.
I would definitely separate. I mean, they're all very, very different. You know what I mean?
right.
Little Italy would be fun to do one day. I mean, it'd be quick. It's small.
Yeah,
Oh,
we just eat
Yeah, we'd have to ride. Yeah.
eat around Little Italy.
Yeah.
Then you'll really make fun of me for those pastries at Vaccaro's. I'll get
And
them.
apparently, the way you pronounce any word with more than two vowels in it
Come on, man.
Al? Orzo?
Ow. The sign was covering the
Wu-Tang.
This is a later.
Yeah. All right, let's do it this way.
Okay.
I'll get my backpack on because I'm too cold to move on. All right, we out. No, you told me to say that, right?
We out?
We out.
I didn't tell you to say that.
All
you
right.
said that.
Okay.
You said that.
Yeah, you start because I started last time.
What's up, people?
Bye-bye, people.
Actually, I don't think we really need to sign off. I don't think
Okay.
we need it. I think it's weird. Just
I agree with you.
Fade it out with music.
Yeah, all right. See ya. We'll see you guys on the podcast.